Is this flaming okay?
Yep, that's good. That's background.
Yeah. More people that.
So Billy, what do you think?
What's that?
So Billy, what do you think? Here you are.
For you?
That's great. That's it. People understand that, right? I keep telling them.
Start the program. If anybody wants to fill it over here, support this.
I think the post bulletin should have to pay you royalties if you're going to chuck my picket or picture on everything. Oh yeah. I don't know.
Are you ready to go? I know how it goes. I have back surgery.
And I don't want it. Hey everybody, we're just going to get started here in a second. So if you want to come in, get behind here if you like, watch, are you guys all ready? Okay, sounds good. Okay, let's get started here. All right, so thank you so much for coming. My name is Hallie Wallace. I am one of the organizers here with SEIU Healthcare Minnesota and Iowa for members at St. Mary's Hospital. I'm also the lead negotiator on this contract that we're in the middle of bargaining for. So we've been meeting with Mayo since February 29th now. So a long time. We've been at the table many, many times. And at this point, we are very frustrated that we have not been making the progress that we know our members deserve. Some of our core demands are surrounding mandatory overtime, which has become incredibly excessive and made it hard on people's families, around better training processes to ensure patients and employee safety, as well as retention of the new hires that we're getting. We're fighting for floating holidays. Our group here is one of the most diverse groups in the entire Mayo Clinic. We want that to be recognized by having our members to be able to take holidays that they celebrate that aren't just the ones that are the regular Mayo holidays that they have in their policy. And then, of course, wages are really our number one core concern here. And currently, the employer's proposals are at 3.5% for the first year of the contract, 1.5% for the second year, and 1.5% for the third year. This is way, way lower than we need. Way, way lower than we ended up with at Methodist when we bargained a one-year wage opener for them earlier this year. And the fact that we've been bargaining for so long and they've barely moved is really insulting to us. We need that $20 minimum wage. We need for all of starting pay and all of our classifications. We need those proportional raises across the board for everybody to reflect the economy that we're in, to reflect the fact that they've been giving non-union bigger raises and denying those to union members, despite being able to do that anytime and coming to the table with us at any point in time, and they've refused to, unlike every major hospital system in the state who has done that with our SEIU members. And we also need to get to pay parity for some of our groups that are up to $3-4 an hour lower than they're getting paid in the cities for the exact same work. They're getting paid at nursing homes for the exact same work, and this is Mayo Clinic, the number one hospital in the country, and they should be doing better. So we're out here picketing today to show Mayo our strength and to let them know why they need to be listening to us. Today and tomorrow, we're also voting on whether or not to sign a supplemental agreement that's at the back of our contract. It's been in effect since the 1950s. It gives us the right to interest arbitration if we are unable to come to a deal at the table, and it also restricts our right to strike. So Mayo workers here have never been able to strike, and we are voting now to decide if this group wants to change that or not and gain the right to strike at the end of our next contract. So this is kind of a big deal what we're doing here at a historic time, and with that, I'm going to pass it off to one of our members, Carrie Ellingson, who is on the bargaining team. She's a PCA, and she'll introduce herself more, but I want to pass it off to her.
Hi. My name is Carrie Ellingson. I'm a patient care assistant and transporter for the pre- and post-op patients in surgical services. I have been fortunate to work at St. Mary's Hospital for 39 years. But My department needs 28 PCAs to serve an average of 150 patients a day. We consistently have been working 30% short every day, not including PCAs who may call in ill. These shortages cause burnout, exhaustion, and affecting our patients' experience. Our union members are good people who are working through extraordinary circumstances. I have never seen shortages like this in my 39 years. During COVID, our members risked our lives as many others did. We watched while Mayo gave non-union members generous raises, rewarding them for their work and dedication to Mayo and to the patients. Many of Minnesota healthcare networks came to the bargaining table mid-contract with their union members to reward them by revising their existing contracts. Mayo was also asked to come to the bargaining table midterm but refused. They stated that our concerns and raises would be addressed at the end of our contract. Our contract ended April 22, 2024. We have been at the bargaining table since late February. Negotiations are going painstakingly slow. The rate of progress from management demonstrates a lack of priority and respect. We are asking Mayo to finally bring all union members up to and above market rate to support their staff and sustain their world-renowned reputation. Thank you for your support. Who's next?
I will address for the Somali language. Magacayga waxaa la yidhahaa Cabdisataan Cali Bashiir. Waxaan ahay EBS technician. Waxaan u shaqeynayaa Mayo 8 sano. 8 joor ayaan Mayo kulannay oo aan wada fadhiisanay. Ka wada hadlaynay muxuu ahaa sidii aan contract xor iyo xalaal ah u heli lahayn. Waxba heshiis waa ku gaari weyn 8 joor oo aan wada fadhiisanay. Waxaa jira waxyaalo badan oo aan ka tanasulnay oo ahayd sida muxuu ahaa mandatory-ga overtime-ka holiday-yadii. Waxaan uga tanasulnay in aan helno lacagta dhaqaalaha ay na siiyaan mid ka badan. Way naga tagay waxay noogula soo noqdeen inay na siiyaan muxuu ahaa 3.5% iyo 3 sano contract ah. Arrintaas ayada ee shaqaalaha annaga guddiga bargaining-ka way noo cuntami weysay. Waxaan ugu talagalnay aan shaqaalaha ogeysiinay in muxuu ahaa in aan u codayno waxa la dhaho supplemental agreement kaasoo ahaa inay dadka shaqaalaha oo dhan ay u codeeyaan lacagdigeed oo inay u codeeyaan si looga saaro maadaama ugu dambeysay 1950 ayaa la saxiixay weligeed lama isticmaalin hadda ayaa u horeyso marka waxaan weydiisanaynaa haddaan nahay shaqaalaha waxaan weydiisanaynaa in ayna siiyaan contract oo xor ah oo xalaal ah kaas oo shaqaalaha qof walbaba ugu dhigato maadaama aan soo shaqaynay xilligii adkaa ee ahaa koronaha waxaan kusoo jirnay waqti adag waxaan soo qabanay shaqooyin kala duwan oo aad u adag oo u dhawanaadeen waxaan markaan weydiisanaynaa ugu dambeyntii ah in ayna siiyaan contract xor iyo xalaal ah si ay shaqaalaha iyo unionkaba uga anfacadaan waa mahadsantiin
Hello, my name is Mike Seinell, and I'll try to keep this short. I have been a PCA with Mayo Clinic for 10 years. I've been a steward for the union for about a year, and that is entirely for one reason. The conditions here aren't what they used to be. We are underpaid, we are overworked, our benefits are constantly under attack, and that has become the norm here. The reputation of Mayo is a place where you can go, work a career, retire quietly, and live your life. That is not the case for many of our members. Previously, Mayo had a reputation of taking care of you, taking care of your health, taking care of your retirement. I don't see it. They laud themselves for their diversity and inclusion, but fight us tooth and nail to use our PTO on holidays that are not Judeo-Christian. There is no reason for them not to. It saves them money to let us use our PTO on those holidays. There is no reason for them to ignore this core demand of ours. Many of our wages are years behind market. We have members in my classification that, while working short-staffed every single night, are getting paid less than they would to jump to a local nursing home. And frankly, that's ridiculous. To benefit of the reputation of being the best hospital on the planet and losing out to competitive wages to Target and Lowe's and the local nursing home is ridiculous. At the end of the day, it's been 4 years of short staffing and low wages. And while it made sense for us to get Mayo through COVID and to take care of the patients, right now, we can't take care of the patients unless Mayo takes care of us. We earned it, and it's time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. My name is Jamie Gully. I serve as the president of this union, SEIU Healthcare Minnesota and Iowa, 55,000 healthcare workers strong across Minnesota and the state of Iowa. Let's give it up for the St. Mary's and the Mayo Clinic healthcare workers here today. The best caregivers in the world right here behind us. We are so proud to work at Mayo Clinic and to provide the great care that happens here every single day. You heard it on the picket line as we were chanting. Every single day, we're taking care of the patients who need exceptional care, and we do it better than anybody else, and we're so proud of it. And Mayo is top in the nation, but not in compensation. We are overworked. We are underpaid. Mayo is top in the nation, but not in compensation. We deserve a raise. Let's give it up for the raise for all of the healthcare workers right here behind me, providing vital services. We worked through the pandemic. We worked short. We worked through a national emergency in the most extreme conditions you can imagine. And while we did that, Mayo Clinic gave every non-union worker a significant raise. And they did not give it to the frontline caregivers here behind us. And we are here. Our contract expired in April. It's been extended, but we deserve this raise long ago. We are way past due for when these checks should be increased. So I want to give it up for all of the healthcare workers here who are overworked, underpaid, well-deserving of the raises that we are asking for. And we are going to say one thing here to Mayo Clinic, and that is when we fight, we win. This is a union that's not going to take no for an answer. We are out here for as long as it takes until we get the contract that we deserve, with the raises that we deserve, and to make sure that we get the staffing that we need so we can keep doing a great job for those patients. Let's give it up for the healthcare workers here at Mayo Clinic. When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. Right. Let's give it up. We're going to keep on picketing here this afternoon. And we're going to keep this picket line going here until 5:30. Want to make sure that everybody hears us here in this town. Rochester is a union town, and we are so proud to be on the forefront of lifting pay for this whole community. Thank you so much. All right, Hallie, lead the way.
All right, thanks. We're going to get back onto the picket line. So, you want to start it off? Keep going? Okay, sounds good. Thanks so much. Did you guys want to ask questions? I feel like we did kind of different interviews. Okay, awesome. Thank you, everybody.